Yo guys, it's slyroh. You already know that today I'm bringing you the very first match of the Pokemon Premier League. And before we get into the battle, I am going to do a team preview, a team breakdown of the team that I'm bringing against my first match, which is against Erasmus and the Miami Rotom-Heat. So I will leave a clickable annotation somewhere if you want to skip through the battle. However, if you want to see what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing in full detail, just keep your eyes peeled right here, and I'm going to go over the team. I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible because I am going to be having the battle live comm, and I know live comm can be kind of longer, so I want to keep this as brief as I can. I also want to apologize for the webcam being kind of blurry. It just does not want to focus on my face at all. Probably because I'm doing this at night, and so I don't have any natural light. Probably has something to do with it. That and my webcam kind of sucks. But besides that, if you are as hype as I am to get into this match, make sure you hit the like button, and I don't know, leave a comment seeing with your guess of who you think's gonna win, and I don't know, maybe who your favorite Pokemon is that I'm bringing today. So yes, I've not had the battle yet, so I do want to do this little team breakdown. Now, I do want to say that I have never participated in something like this, and I've never built a team. So before I go into what I brought, I just want to talk about my approach to this. Basically, I just went through his team one by one, saw his first Pokemon, and was like, alright, what do I have to take on that? Alright, what do I have to take on that? Alright, what do I have to take on that? So that's kind of the mentality that I went with it. I don't know if that's the best way to build a team. Hopefully, I'm hoping that it works out. If not, then I guess I'll learn the hard way. But I am pretty confident about the team that I did put together against his team. I don't really feel very threatened by his team, to be 100% honest. But I'm just waiting to eat those words, because yeah, we'll see. But either way, let me learn my right from my left. Ethan's team is going to be over here. My team is going to be over here. My team is going to be one by one. Ethan's whole team list is going to be right here. So, whoosh, let's get into it. So, basically, I'm going to get into my team, and let me actually bring up my team. Whoops, totally didn't do that. Let's see, because I made the team on Showdown and all that good stuff. So, can you, like, come into view? Alright, so basically, here's the thing. First two Pokemon on his list are Mega Lopunny and Talonflame. Two very physical attackers, and two very big threats that a lot of people are scared of. I'm not. I have Gliscor on my team. Gliscor is a huge physical threat, and it's the first Pokemon that I did bring to my team. So let's just go into why I'm bringing Gliscor, what the set I'm bringing. Oh hey, my webcam focused. Whoa, it's a miracle. But yeah, so Gliscor I am bringing, of course. I'm not sure how many matches you're gonna see without Gliscor, to be 100% fair. But alright, so I'm bringing Gliscor. He's holding a Toxic Orb with Poison Heal, and he has Taunt, Stealth Rock, Knockoff, and Earthquake. He has max HP, max defense, with an Impish Nature and like 4 special defense EVs, because why not? And the reason for that is this. I do plan on leading with Gliscor, assuming that he brings Fortress. Fortress is a super predictable lead of a Pokemon, which is why he may not do it. But if he does, then I'm going to have the tide of battle on my side at the very beginning. So I'm really hoping that he brings Fortress and that he leads off with it, because Stealth Rocks, I know he's going to want to get Stealth Rocks up. I have a Mega Pinsir. Mega Pinsir and Stealth Rocks don't really get along, so I'm pretty sure he's going to want to try and bring that, as well as just hazards in general. My only Rapid Spinner is Starmie, and Starmie is not the most reliable Rapid Spinner, to be fair. It's going to be taking a lot of damage on a switch-in. If there's hazards all over the ground, Starmie isn't going to appreciate that very much. So, yeah, if he gets up a lot of hazards, he gets up spikes, Stealth Rocks, stuff like that, that's bad for me. So the idea for the battle is to have Gliscor and to have it Taunt, because I do outspeed, because I'm a Gliscor. And then you know, hopefully if he's forced to switch out, I can get him my own Stealth Rocks, which is going to be fantastic because he has Talonflame. And yeah, and then as far as Talonflame and that go, Gliscor is just a bulky physical defender. Talonflame can't touch it. I think Talonflame is going to take like 4 Brave Birds. I don't remember. I don't have the calcs right in front of me, but it takes like at least 4 Brave Birds. He's going to end up killing himself before he kills me. Plus, Gliscor can heal up. I am running a risk because I don't have Roost, I don't have Protect, I don't have Substitute, because I said I'm not going to be that guy every single week. And Gliscor kind of suffers from 4-move syndrome when I'm trying to make a plan for him, but this is the plan that I have for him this week. So I just think Gliscor around enough to take physical hits. I imagine Gliscor is going to be taking more hits from Talonflame than Mega Lopunny, because Ice Punch is a thing on Mega Lopunny, and despite the fact that I'm max defense, I still don't know how many Ice Punches I want Gliscor taking. I think it can only take maybe 2 at the most, and it's just not something that I really want to chance. Gliscor is also a good... It's good to go against Fortress, just for taunt reasons, but that's about it, as well as, because I have Knockoff, it can be annoying, as well as Earthquake still hits Klefki hard, even without any investment, in attack. So that's why I'm bringing Gliscor. Pretty simple, pretty standard. However, because of things like Ice Punch, I need another Pokemon to take physical hits, and that is where Arcanine comes in. So, the Arcanine I'm bringing is, let's see, it has leftovers, Intimidate, Max HP, Max Defense, Bold Nature, with 4 EVs in Special Attack, with Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun, Heat Wave, and Hidden Power Rock. So the reason that I have this set is Mega Lopunny. Arcanine also takes hits from Talonflame extremely well when it's max defense. I think it takes even more Brave Birds to take out Arcanine than it does Gliscor, especially if I switch in and I have Intimidate. That on top of the fact that I have Morning Sun for reliable recovery and all that good stuff. Arcanine can also take on Girder pretty well, except for I don't really want to burn it. So that is a thing. The reason that I went with special attacking Arcanine instead of physical is for the Fortress, because I still need a way to take Fortress out. Even if I stopped it from setting up hazards, it can still put in work as a wall and all that good stuff. So Heat Wave is there for Fortress, and Hidden Power Rock is there for Talonflame. It's 100% there for Talonflame. I didn't feel like I needed any other moves. I am sacrificing Extreme Speed. I don't know if I'm going to end up regretting that or not. I guess only time will tell. And, yeah, so let's see, what else we cover? Let's just go to my next teammate. Let's go Mega Pinsir. Mega Pinsir, of course, has to be brought. Mega Pinsir is another one. It's going to be hard to not bring it because of how powerful it is. Let's see, the Mega Pinsir set that I am bringing is, let's see, Pincerite, Hyper Cutter, doesn't really matter. But Brick Break, Quick Attack, Swords Dance, and Knockoff with Max Attack, Max HP, and like 4 EVs and Special Defense just kind of thrown on there. It's Adamant Nature. It is focused on attack, but it can actually take hits decently well. I think I calculated, and it takes hits from Girder decently well, just in case anything would happen to say Arcanine. Even if he even brings the Girder, I'm not really expecting him to bring Girder. But if he does, it would actually not be a bad idea for him too, because it goes against my team decently well. But either way, Mega Pinsir can take hits from Girder decently well. I also gave Pinsir Brick Break because Klefki is around and dual screen Klefki is a thing, and I want to be able to break screens if they do come up. Now I just need to be careful because I don't want to get my Mega Pinsir like Thunder Waved or anything. So that's the thing. I'm not sure if I'm really going to get a whole lot of opportunities to set up Swords Dance and try and sweep with Quick Attack. One Swords Dance isn't really enough to get up for a Quick Attack sweep. I'm probably going to need like 2 or 3. I just don't know if that's really going to happen. But it's there just in case, as well as Knockoff, just because Knockoff is a good thing. So, we're pretty covered on the physical side of things. However, Ethan does have some special attacking threats. The main one being Keldeo. Keldeo is a huge problem, and I have basically one solution / 2. So let's get into my Pokemon that can take special hits and can also deal back a little bit of damage. So the next Pokemon I'm bringing is Starmie, and Starmie this is going to be a kind of a weird set. It's going to be hard to explain. Starmie has Life Orb. It also has Natural Cure. It has Psyshock, Recover, Ice Beam, and Rapid Spin. It is a timid nature with 52 EVs in special attack, 252 EVs in special defense, and 204 speed EVs in speed. That is enough EVs for it to outspeed Keldeo. So basically the idea for the Starmie is to switch in on a Keldeo and be able to deal back damage, because one Psyshock does like 90% to a Keldeo or something like that, even with only 52 special attack EVs and without a special attack increasing nature. So that's a pretty good thing there. It's kind of my Keldeo counter, but it kind of needs the Life Orb to be able to do enough damage to do that as well. So it's still not going to be an OHKO. But Stealth Rocks should hopefully be on his side of the field at that point, and that'll factor in as well. So yeah, Keldeo is a problem. The backup for that is Kyurem. Alright, let's get into Kyurem. Let me start this off by saying I've never used Kyurem before. I don't know how he's usually used, but I'm pretty sure this is not how. So, I am bringing a Kyurem with Leftovers and Pressure. I don't think you can get anything else right. And it has Ice Beam, Roost, Psychic, and Hyper Voice. It has Max HP, Max Special Defense. What nature is that? Increases Special Defense and lowers attack. What is that? Oh, I'm gonna have to click on it. It's a Calm nature. And it has, and then it has 4 special attack EVs. So that's kind of like my backup to go against Keldeo, because it can take hits. It doesn't take a Secret Sword very well, but if he doesn't have Secret Sword, then Kyurem can take hits from Keldeo. Kyurem was also added to the team because of Yanmega. Specs Bug Buzz, actually any Bug Buzz to a Starmie is going to hurt. Giga Drain's going to hurt. And Kyurem can eat both of those up. Even if it's Specs, I still think it's like a 3-hit KO. It's ridiculous. So I didn't have anything to go against Yanmega in case that was brought. So that's why Kyurem is on the team. And Ice Beam OHKO's Yanmega, even with no special attack investment at all. So that's good to keep in mind. And Kyurem can actually do a decent amount of damage to a Keldeo. And Hyper Voice is there because Sub-Calm Mind Keldeo is a thing. Yeah, that's the only reason that he has Hyper Voice. Roost just to have reliable recovery. Going back to Starmie, he had Recover for reliable recovery just so I can keep him around a little bit longer because I need Pokemon to take special hits. And I think that covers, that covers 5 Pokemon. After 5 Pokemon, I have most of his team covered. I don't really have a counter for Ditto because you have to counter yourself. Whoops, sorry about that. That's going to come on the screen. And yeah, so Ditto's just kind of there. And Gligar, I mean, Ice Beam from Kyurem will hurt. However, don't even know if I have speed because I don't have any speed investments. If he runs speed investments on this Gligar, that's going to be a problem. But Starmie can take out a Gligar. But like knockoff would kind of hurt. Things like that. So Gligar is going to be semi-problematic if he does bring it. And Ditto you just can't really plan for. But besides that, I basically have his whole team covered. Oh, Haunter is a thing. I don't expect him to bring Haunter either. I imagine Haunter is going to be decently easy to take out as well. Scarfed Haunter may be a problem. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So I needed a 6th Pokemon to bring. And after going back and forth on some things, I just decided to bring a bunch of power. So I am bringing Choice Banded Electivire. And Choice Banded Electivire is amazing. And it has Motor Drive. It gives me something to switch in on a Thunder Wave from Klefki. I thought about bringing Quagsire for that, but then I just didn't need any more defense Pokemon. I need Pokemon with that can put out offensively, because I've kind of invested pretty defensively in this team that I'm bringing. And I don't know if that's going to backfire or not. But my Choice Banded Electivire has Earthquake, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch. There you go. Ice Punch is going to bop Gligars. Thunder Punch is going to hurt Keldeo. If not OHKO, I don't remember if I've run that calc yet or not. I don't remember. I made this team like a week ago or more. And yeah, I've had it ready for a while. Fire Punch I think is an OHKO to a Fortress because it's banded. If not, it's very close to it. I'm also an adamant nature, so max attack, max speed, 4 special defense EVs. Not that that really matters too much. And yeah, and Thunder Punch is just a nice stab move as well. Earthquake hits Clef Key. So Electivire has the chance to pull through and probably has the highest chance to run a sweep on him maybe. But I'm not really like leaning on the sweep. But Electivire is there just for sheer power and just kind of cleans up where kind of fills in the rest of the holes that my team kind of had. So basically, I think with this team, I do have a chance to win, and it's really just going to come down to how I play the match. If I play a bad game, I'm going to lose. I know he's a good player. I know he has experience. So it's really just going to be up to how I play this match to see if I can come in with the win. I am going in pretty confident. To certain people that I've talked to, I've been kind of semi-cocky about this team going against Ethan, just because I feel like my team is pretty well built for it. I think the biggest threats to my team are, 1, Sub-Calm Mind Keldeo. Huge deal. If he gets up 2 Calm Minds, I think he can basically sweep my team. Not entirely sure about that. 3 Calm Minds, I'm done. That's just it. That's GG. So I need to prevent that. Haunter isn't like super planned for, like Choice Scarf Haunter. I feel like if he is scarfed, I can just plan around that, lock him into something, switch into something that can take it, force a switch, knock off, whatever. So it's not like a huge deal, but I don't have anything clear cut that just takes it out just like that, or that outspeeds it and takes it out just like that. I guess Kyurem can kind of take hits from it pretty well, but I don't really want Kyurem taking hits from like 3 Pokemon, because that's going to wear it down. And yeah, so this part of the video has already been way longer than I thought it would be. In the future, I will probably keep them a little bit shorter, but this is the first one. It's kind of like a trial run, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this little team breakdown, and I will see you guys when I start the battle. So if you're hype, make sure you show your support and let me know how you think this team is going to do, what you think about my team, maybe, I don't know, what you would have brought based on seeing Ethan's team, which is that way. Dang it, webcam just screws up my sense of direction. But, yeah, go ahead and do all that stuff. Thanks for watching this part, and let's get into the battle. Alright guys, so we are in the battle now, and are at the battle screen, and the time has finally come. I've been waiting for this for so long. I am ridiculously nervous. I don't know if you guys can tell, but oh my goodness. So if you skipped over the team preview, I'll do my best to make sure that you don't feel lost. However, I don't plan on going super in depth with everything that I'm bringing. I'm also going to be really focused on this battle, as well as I may run a few calcs throughout the batch if it's necessary. I'm not going to do it like every single turn. So I don't know if this is going to be just like any of my Wi-Fi battles that I've done on the channel. This might be a little bit different because this is important. This is important that I play my absolute best. This is the very first week in the Pokemon Premier League. So let's go. I'm going to hit battle start, and we're gonna see just what happens. I'm going to grab my phone. I definitely need to make sure that I take a picture of his team, and it's time to find out what he brought. All right, so he has. Oh, this is great. This is great. He doesn't have Ditto, he doesn't have Girder, he doesn't have Haunter. He's got Keldeo, Talonflame, Lopunny, Mega Lopunny, Fortress, Gligar, and Yanmega. Dude, I can totally take care of like all of them. Of course, it is going to come to me playing this game right. So I am going to take a picture. Is my phone even on vibrate? Yeah, it is. Okay, I didn't know if I didn't want you guys hearing that thing. So, based off the game plan that I talked about before, I'm going to assume that he's going to start off with Fortress to try and get up Stealth Rocks, which means that is where my buddy Glasgow comes in, and it doesn't matter what order I put everything else in, because I'm not showing my bottom screen right now. I am bringing Gliscor, Pinsir, Kyurem, Starmie, Arcanine, and Electivire. So, and if you want in-depth sets of everything I'm bringing, that was in the team preview. I'm going to assume that you watched that. Otherwise, you can go back for there if you did skip over it and you just want to know. Alright. I cannot believe this is happening. Alright, so Blackie Chan starts out with Mega Lopunny. Not a problem. Alright. So I start out with Gliscor. Not a problem, not an issue. I'm interested to see what he's going to do with this Mega Lopunny. I know a thing to look out for with this Mega Lopunny is Baton Pass. However, the only stat boosts that it can pass off with Baton Pass, I think, are speed boosts, like agility. I don't think it gets like Swords Dance or anything like that, from what I remember. I don't have all the information right at my side. I mean, I could look it up, but that was all the research that was supposed to be done beforehand. So I'm going to switch into Arcanine. Arcanine's going to get an Intimidate off, and I'm just going to hope that I don't get like knocked off. I don't even know if Mega Lopunny can learn Knock Off, but I think it can. So let's see. But he did not start off with the Fortress, so I don't need to worry about Stealth Rocks yet. However, because of that, I wasn't able to get up my own Stealth Rocks on his side of the field. So there's the Ice Punch, so not a problem. I'm going to eat that up. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I think he's going to know that he's not going to be able to do anything with Lopunny. And if he sees how much damage that did with Lopunny, he shouldn't switch into Talonflame. I think the most likely scenario is for him to switch into Keldeo. But I don't know how, I don't know if he's going to be like so bold as to switch into Keldeo right now. However, it's go big or go home. So I'm going to switch into Starmie. That's a dead Starmie if he doesn't switch out. I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp. I'm going for Will-O-Wisp, just in case. If he switches into Keldeo, then that is a thing. I just can't risk it this early in the battle. If I lose Starmie, Keldeo, like, that just opens up so many chances for Keldeo to completely sweep me. So basically, try and think everything out here. But if he switches into Keldeo now, because I'm not switching out, I still can safely switch into either Starmie or Kyurem, to be honest. I'll probably switch into Starmie at that point. And just hope that he doesn't start sub-Calm Minding. That's just going to be my hope. I'm going to eat a Gummy Worm for good luck. These are going to be like my good luck charm, only for this battle, because I can't promise that I'm going to have them in future battles. But goes into Rigby. That's a Gligar. Catch this Will-O-Wisp. Oh, are you kidding? Alright. Alright. This is going to take some thinking. I feel like this Gligar is going to knock off. To combat the knockoff, I could go into Mega Pinsir. Let's see. Starmie would have been a good switch for this anyway. Maybe I should have went into Starmie. I'm not going to switch into Starmie now just because knockoff. He could Earthquake, and I don't think it would even do that much. Unless he's like banded. Even still, I don't think it's going to do that much. I think I might just go for a Will-O-Wisp again. Or I could go into Pinsir. But then he has so many things that he can switch into. One being Fortress. I think, how much do I want to risk this knockoff? I think, or I could be sneaky and go for Hidden Power Rock. If he, no, he's not going to go into Talonflame. He would have went into it now if that was the case. Yanmega is a thing. Oh, it chose for me. Wow. It chose for me. That was my fault. It used Will-O-Wisp again. It just keeps missing. So that is kind of annoying. Alright, let's try and not waste another turn like that now. I feel like I was leaning towards going for Will-O-Wisp anyway, so that doesn't affect the match. That's probably what I was going to end up doing. Now that he has Stealth Rocks up, of course I'm tempted to go into Starmie to Rapid Spin, but that's just not the best switch right now. I'm very tempted to go into Pinsir, but that's not a good idea. I think I'm going to... I don't think he's going to stay in. And if he does, I don't really think it helps him. I'm going to go for Hidden Power. Because if he sees that I'm special, Hidden Power Rock is going to do massive damage to Talonflame or Yanmega. He's not going to switch into Yanmega. He's probably not going to switch into Talonflame. Alright, I'm really thinking about this. I think I might go for Hidden Power regardless, just to get some damage off. Will-O-Wisp is still a thing. I've already tried Will-O-Wisping twice in a row. I'm going to go for Hidden Power. And see what happens. It'll probably hit Gligar for some damage if he does stay in. I have a feeling that this thing's moveset... Okay, he stayed in. Alright. So, I don't know. He's probably not going to be able to tell. Alright, he has Roost. Alright, so he has Roost, Stealth Rock. I'm going to assume maybe Knock Off and Earthquake. So because of that, I might go into... Should I go? No, I'm not going to outspeed. The only Pokemon I know I'll outspeed him with is Starmie. I could go into Pinsir because he's just not switching out. He probably wants to whittle down my Pinsir with the Stealth Rock damage. Lot of decisions here. Alright, well, I can go into my own Gliscor and get up Stealth Rocks. I'm going to do that. Alright. Hello, computer, don't do that. I don't know if that's going to cut off some of the battle or not. I really hope not. Also, disregard that in the top left part of the screen. He goes for Earthquake. I go for Gliscor. That's powerful. I'm going to go for my own Stealth Rocks. I'm going to do that. Go into Fortress. Let's go bowling. That is indeed the Fortress. I don't have a spin blocker, so that was a wasted turn. So is there really a point in switching out and going for anything? You know what? I think now is the time to get off some sort of massive damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into Electivire. I'm going to let him get the Rapid Spin off, alright? So I'm going to let him get the Rapid Spin off, and then I'm going to go for a Choice Banded Fire Punch. That's going to hit nearly all of his Pokemon for a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Alright, so bam. Free Rapid Spin. Feel proud of yourself. Let's go. Let's go for this Banded Fire Punch. See how you like that. Also, he didn't bring Klefki. That's the main Pokemon that I'm just like, oh hey, he didn't bring that. Alright. I know he kind of semi-regretted drafting Klefki, I think. So maybe he wasn't super hyped about using it. I don't know. Probably because Klefki also doesn't work super well against my team. Thunder Wave is a good thing to have, but it's not necessary by any means. So, especially when I do have Quagsire and Electivire. I definitely understand that. So, he doesn't have a great switch-in. Gligar is probably his best. And, that is exactly what it goes for. I could have been sneaky and went for Ice Punch. But, okay. Wow, that did nothing. Alright, so he's probably not going to go for Earthquake. I can feel a knockoff coming. I'm just gonna go straight back into Gliscor, because anything, if he decides to like double switch, predicting me to bring in my Gliscor, I have switch-ins to whatever he would bring out. Like if he would bring out Keldeo, that's probably the main thing that he would double switch into right now if he double switched into anything. And I have switch-ins for Keldeo, so it's not a huge deal. Alright. I realized I did that. I'm not even going to have the battle music on this video. I'm going to have my own music because my own music's better. Better than cheddar forever. Alright. I'm so in the zone. I'm really trying to find a window of opportunity. I should have been sneaky and went for Ice Punch. Do you realize how clutch that would have been? How clutch that would have been. That would have been ridiculously clutch. Y'all don't even know. Actually, you do know because y'all ain't stupid. Alright, so here comes the Keldeo. Calling it right now. Bam. Blackie-chan. That is actually the Lopunny. Alright, well. I mean, now we're caught in a cycle here. Basically the main thing I have to catch Ice Punches is Arcanine. So, I mean, what would he double switch into Arcanine? Keldeo? I mean, we're still facing the same situation. At some point, I think with this, at some point he's going to need to double switch into Keldeo. Because I'm not predicting him to double switch because he's not switching out. He's not like overly switching out, you know what I mean? Like he's not switching out like a lot to where it's unnecessary or where he's like trying to predict too hard. He's making some safe plays just like I am. I think we're both trying to get a feel for like kind of what's happening here. So that's return. That's cool. Let's just try for a Will-O-Wisp again. He should definitely switch out. Hopefully I don't miss it for the third time this battle. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But return did do a decent amount of damage. He also does outspeed, so 2 more returns and I'm done for. And that's not okay. I need to get a Morning Sun off as soon as I can. If he would try and just finish me off, nah, I don't think he will. I think he's gonna switch out. I'm defensive Arcanine, so he should know that I have Morning Sun, that I have reliable recovery here. And Keldeo's gonna force me to switch out, come back in, take more Stealth Rock damage. So I'm gonna have to be smart with this Arcanine because I cannot let it die. Arcanine is the wall against Mega Lopunny. And kind of against Talonflame as well. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so yep, here's the Keldeo. That one is going to hit. And now it's time to switch into Starmie. And now it's time to find out what kind of set this Keldeo is. If this is Sub-Calm Mind or what it is. So I'm going to switch into Starmie right now. Starmie can take hits from Keldeo, especially I was running calcs against like Specs Keldeo, and its hits were still like 3-hit KOs. So this Starmie is no joke. Is no joke at all. And that's going to be Hidden Power. What kind of Hidden Power is that going to be? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Alright. That's a problem. So now, oh my goodness. Alright, so Starmie's main role here was to take hits from Keldeo, and it's already failed at doing that. I'm gonna assume that was a Specs Hidden Power Dark, maybe? Dark, Grass. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Hidden Power Grass. I'm not entirely sure. But I should outspeed. I put enough speed investments to outspeed a Keldeo. So I think I'm going to use this turn to get a Rapid Spin off. And next turn I will go into Kyurem. And Starmie is not going to play nearly as well as a role in this match that I wanted it to. Wow. Alright, so that's definitely the first thing that caught me off guard. Sent out the bug. Alright. I am okay with that. And with that, I am going to switch into Kyurem, because Kyurem is my Yanmega counter, basically. It takes hits from Specs Yanmega decently well. I think it takes like 3 bug buzzes. I think after leftovers recovery. I'm trying to remember the calcs, but he's not even specs. He's protect. So I mean, he can catch an ice beam though. So I mean, yeah, go ahead, catch an ice beam. You can switch right back out into Keldeo, and I can deal with that. He doesn't have a lot to work with here against Kyurem. So now that Starmie is all but gone, I can recover it with Starmie, but it's basically not happening. If I can get a clean switch into Starmie, I can get 1 good hit off with Starmie. That's going to be about it. It's really low health to try and recover it back up. So we'll see what happens with Starmie later in the match. I think Kyurem right now is going to be the clutch player, if I can keep playing this match decently. I just need to find that open opportunity. So we'll just wait to see what he does. I am going for Ice Beam. I mean, he does have a couple things that can take an Ice Beam. I'm not entirely sure how well. Alright, so he goes for Bug Buzz. I should take that very well. And I do. Okay, so that's a Life Orb Yanmega. That's also should be a dead Yanmega. It is. Alright, so first knockout of the game goes to Kyurem and the Pittsburgh Pyroar. Way to go, Kyurem. Kyurem is the man. Actually, he's genderless, but Kyurem is pulling through, putting in that work right now. So yeah. That's getting the season started off pretty well. Getting the first kill. Pretty excited about that. At least I'm not going to get 6-0'd, right? So I'm pretty excited about that. So I wonder what he's going to switch into now. My guess would be Mega Lopunny or Talonflame. Alright, it's gotta be either one of them. I kind of hope he switches into Keldeo, but I don't think he will. That would be too good to be true if he did. I can't take Secret Sword super well, but I can take 1. And 1 would be the only one that I would need. But I would switch out if he... Actually, I'd switch out if he goes into anything. Basically. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if Gligar outspeeds Kyurem. I would have to look that up. Alright. I'm still waiting. Playing the waiting game. Let's eat another lucky gummy worm. Ugh, gummy worms are so bae. I'm just gonna say that right now. I should reward myself with a gummy worm every time I get a kill. That should be a thing that I do. Goes into Mega Lopunny. Alright. Return does a lot to Arcanine. But it's the best chance I have. Yeah. I need to keep Kyurem around. I really, really do. I really should keep Kyurem around. So I'm going to switch into Arcanine and just kind of see what happens. I hope this doesn't turn out to be a costly misplay, but it might. If he goes for Ice Punch... No, he wouldn't go for Ice Punch. My bad. If he goes for High Jump Kick... Does he really have High Jump Kick? Is he that risky, though? Let's find out. Let's find out. This time I actually do get an Intimidate off as well. I feel like when the return was hit, I don't think he had an attack... I don't think he had an Intimidate off on him. He does... That was huge. That was huge. That miss is absolutely huge. That was crazy. my goodness. That high jump kick missed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't run high jump kick if I need to keep a Pokemon alive. That was insane. That is also kind of payback for me missing like 2 Will-O-Wisps. I'm just kidding. Like, hacks are just part of a game. And they definitely can determine the tides of a battle. I don't entirely know how much a high jump kick would have done. Probably about the same as return, slightly more. Again, I don't remember if he had Intimidate off when he used return or not. If not, then the high jump kick would have done less. If so, then the high jump kick would have come close to taking me out, to be honest. Alright, so now the question is, what do I do? He does have a Deadyon Mega, which doesn't matter. I could go for a Will-O-Wisp, but now he can switch into both Keldeo and Talonflame to resist a burn. So I think I'm going to go for Heat Wave. I'm going to go for Heat Wave, assuming that he might switch out. And even if he doesn't, okay, he does. So now I'm just going to get damage off. I am going to get leftovers. Rigby is the Gligar. That's fair. Heat Wave is going to do... Oh, dang it. Sorry about that with the screen again. Okay, I did like a little over a 4th. He also has Roost. So, that's the thing. I feel like he might Roost now, so I'm going to Will-O-Wisp him. Oh, I also outspeed. That's good to know. So if Arcanine outspeeds, then almost anything of mine is going to outspeed. Okay, he got the Stealth Rock back up, which means I cannot Rapid Spin that off. So now is going to be my chance. I'm going to go big, guys. I'm going to go big or go home. I think I'm going to switch into Pinsir. I'm switching into Pinsir. And hope that he roosts. And then I get a free Swords Dance and just attack till I die. Pinsir needs to put a dent in his team right now. I really hope he goes for Roost. If he predicts it, switches out into Talonflame, then I'm kind of screwed. And that won't be a dead Mega Pinsir. But that's going to be 3/4 of my health taken out due to Stealth Rocks alone. If you count switching into Pinsir now, as well as switching out if Talonflame comes in and then having to switch it back in later. Because I do have to Mega Evolve first turn. That's them's the rules, because I have a Mega Pinsir on my team, not a regular Pinsir. They're 2 separate entities. So just that we have that cleared up, even though that should have been cleared up in the draft videos and whatnot. So I'm not sure if I've ever been as focused as I am right now on a battle. I'm really just in, like, I'm so in the zone. It's crazy. Alright, let's see if he switches out or if he goes for Roost. He switches out. Bravo. Bravo. Alright. Are we about to risk it right now? Are we about to risk it? I'm about to use a quick attack right now. See if I can take it out. No, I'm going to calc that. That's way too risky. I need to calc that. So, let's see. We have... oh, dang it. We have... Pinsir. Mega Pinsir. Let's see. Using quick attack against... Mega Lopunny. Lopunny. Mega Lopunny. Alright, so... Quick attack will do a lot. Wait, is that real? Quick attack does so much. Alright, if these calcs aren't lying, then I'm gonna Mega Evolve and go for a quick attack, and that should take out the Mega Lopunny. And so one of the scariest Pokemon in the league this season that a lot of people are scared of is going to get its first kill of the season. He does. So come through, crit shouldn't have mattered unless it's like, I don't know, max defense Lopunny. Like, I don't know how that would matter. So, Mega Pinsir gets the first kill of his first kill of the season. And here is a Smogon Bird. Alright. how I've been so excited to see Smogon Bird, because I'm not scared of Talonflame. But let me see what he has left on his team here. I mean, he can go for Brave Bird if he wants. I'm just going to switch into Arcanine. So it looks like I didn't even need to get Stealth Rocks up. I kind of did. But it looks like I'm doing fine without getting Stealth Rock damage on his side. Of course, Stealth Rock damage is going to take Arcanine down a bit. I should still be able to take a Brave Bird, especially because this Intimidate is off. If this is Banded Talonflame, okay, Swords Dance. Alright. Swords Dance Brave Bird may actually take me out from this range. It may take me out. We're going to find out. I can't let him set up anymore. So I'm going to use Hidden Power Rock and hope he either tries to set up again, or... No, he's only +1. I don't think he'll take me out. Because of the Intimidate, I don't think he'll take me out. And then I get this Hidden Power Rock off. I don't even know if that kills. I feel like I remember doing a calc, and I feel like it doesn't kill. I should have had Extreme Speed. Hidden Power Rock, Extreme Speed. That's not going to happen. But I have Gliscor. Oh, but he has Roost. I'm assuming he has Roost. I'm assuming he's like Swords Dance, Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Roost. Or something along those lines. Boom. I still have all 6 of my Pokemon, actually. I'm just kind of realizing this. And all of his Pokemon are kind of damaged by a bit. Fortress is not looking too great. I mean, Fortress has a lot of its health, but it's not looking great. Gligar is alive. Keldeo is less than half and is burned. Not that the burn matters too much, but it's still residual damage. And then he's got Talonflame here. So what you gonna do? I imagine he's probably debating whether he wants to try and set up another Swords Dance or whether he wants to just attack. I don't know if he knows that I have Hidden Power Rock. The only thing that's happened is I've used Hidden Power on Gligar and it was neutral. So that could be a number of things. Alright, he used Acrobatics. And that does not kill. I do live that. The Intimidate does matter. Hidden Power Rock is going to not take it out. Alright, well. Now, I have to go for an attack. Just in case he, if I would switch out and he would use like Swords Dance, that's GG for me, I lose. However, if he attacks me, kills Arcanine, I can switch into Gliscor, live a hit, and get a knockoff to kill the Smogon Bird. And if that doesn't happen, Smogon Bird lives, and I lose to Smogon Bird, then I vastly underestimated Talonflame, because I was pretty confident about taking it out. So, alright, so yeah, I don't have Extreme Speed. Maybe I should have had it, but 4-move syndrome is a thing. And thankfully my Gliscor is at full health. I will get Stealth Rock damage. Not a big deal. So let's go ahead and go for that knockoff. Boom, boom, boom. And just see what he does. The only thing that would probably be okay taking a knockoff would be Fortress. Have I already knocked off Fortress? I feel like I have. I honestly don't remember. But okay, he goes for Roost. Let's see how much a knockoff does. Alright. If this doesn't kill, then I have a backup plan. Oh my gosh, that totally doesn't kill. Alright, let's see if we can kind of outstall this Talonflame. I'm going to go for Taunt. I think he's going to Roost again, though. Crap. I'm in a pickle. If he Roosts, it's going to take, like... Oh my goodness, how many knockoffs is that going to take? Like 6? He goes for Swords Dance. Alright. Alright, so if I can live one hit 1 hit from this Talonflame. No, I need to live 2 hits. Crap. I need to live 2 hits, because knockoff is going to take at least 2 more hits. Because he has acrobatics and not brave bird, which is good, because, I mean, I don't really like recoil damage moves. So he's like +3 right now. Yeah. Crap. That sucks. I have nothing. I'm going to get swept by Talonflame. This is a really good match up until now. I mean, it's still a good match that he pulled that off. And that really sucks. I feel very disappointed in getting swept by a Talonflame. The fact that I let that happen to myself, I'm really upset about that. I really thought we were winning, but it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what I do. Kyurem has the best chance of living in. There's no, oh my gosh, there's no way. I can't take him out. Dang it. Well, first loss is going to come to Talonflame sweep. And I wish I could say something different, but I can't. So, and his taunt wore off. Awesome! Not that it matters, because, you know, Roost is a thing. I'm sorry. The fact that Acrobatics is going to sweep the rest of my team is a thing. That doesn't matter. But, whatever. So, I'll just have to go back to the drawing board, make a better team for next week, and hope that things go my way. I really feel like I had this one in the bag, and I just messed up somewhere. It's really hard to say where I could have changed that, because putting more special attack EVs in Arcanine wouldn't have helped much, because then I wouldn't have been able to live hits as well, which means Arcanine wouldn't have probably even lived to get off that attack. Extreme Speed is probably where I could have saved this match. So, and instead of having Heat Wave, I had Heat Wave for Fortress. I could have just relied on Banded Electivire for Fire Punch Fortress. So, I'm not really sure what's taking him so long to make his move. I mean, Acrobatics just takes out the rest of my team, and there's nothing I can do. So, I don't have any words. So, good game, Ethan. Good game. I think I made a pretty good team. I think I brought my best effort. Maybe if I had extreme speed instead of Heat Wave, would have been different. But that wasn't the case. So we suffer our first loss, and that's gonna be that. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this PPL battle, Pokemon Premier League battle, and yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on it. I don't really know what else you can say about it. Make sure to stick around. I'll have you know, another battle every week. So, yeah, I think next week we take on the Teddington Teddiurses. What do they call it? Is that what they call it? I don't remember. Ellie's team. And so that's going to be, that's going to be a thing. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And leave a like to show your support. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time. So, until then, stay sly.